Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Arsenal 4, Cska Moscow 1. We go into the second leg in Moscow in a week's time with a fantastic first leg advantage. So let's crack on. Going into the game, if you're a football fan or specifically an Arsenal fan, you know to have any sort of saving grace from this season, we need to win the Europa League. Nothing more, nothing less on that front. So we know we need to go out there and win. On one hand, you want to say, yeah, we've the draw's been kind to us. We've avoided a couple hard teams that we really want to face when we have to. But we can't disrespect anyone. Everybody's in the rounds for the sake of it. I mean, for a reason, not for the sake of it. It's European football. That being said, you know a strong team's going to be announced. I don't need to tell you guys anything more about the lineup. You saw it yourselves. Lacazette, the main talking point. Wilshere, Ramsey, Xhaka reunited. Koscielny came back in the team. I don't really... Oh, there was talk about Cska or Spina. Cska got the nod. That would have been my pick, and I'm pretty sure that was my pick. We know Cska Moscow, they got some decent guys. We know Musa, we know he's fast. We know the Golovkin guy, well, he scored a free kick, but we'll speak about that later. He's been scouted by our side. So we know we can't underestimate them. Last season and this season, they've done bits when they've been in Europe, so we can't disrespect them. So yeah. It's a weird game, man. The first opening stages, on one hand, I want to say we started off sharp. On the other hand, I want to say we didn't. I say we started off sharp because I believe, like, the third minute, Mkhitaryan, Ozil, Ramsey showed he was, from the first minute, literally, he's one of them that was up for it. Mkhitaryan to a degree. Mesut, like I just said, they were playing nice little passes. Things were going. What I weren't happy with was the defence. I don't think Bellerin was switched on from the third minute. Musa throughout the whole game, and I'm so sure I tweeted this, Musa throughout the whole game, you guys saw it, got on the last shoulder and got forward. From the third minute, he showed you what he's trying to do. He's trying to get under the shoulder. He's trying to play advantage to the fact that we're playing a high line, sorry. If we get caught in a foot race, 1 versus 1, man for man, we're not catching him. And I was quite annoyed that we didn't, I know it's Arsenal, so I shouldn't really get annoyed, that we didn't recognise that from the jump, to be honest with you. So yeah, you saw what he was on. Bellerin as well weren't paying attention. He was playing man on. He had a problem covering. Now at times he over covers to the point where, don't get me wrong, the winger needs to tuck in, but he's unaware of people, to be honest with you. And we were really shooting ourselves in the foot. We're lucky that Musa was called for offside in whatever minute in the opening exchanges, which he wasn't, as was Ramsey disallowed the goal. So questionable decisions from the referee, to be honest with you. Obviously, it was a great bit of play for us to take the lead, man. Credit where due. That was a great bit of teamwork, man. I believe Wilshere was involved, Mkhitaryan was involved. I got it all here. There was bare man involved, man. Mkhitaryan, Ozil, Jack, they all threaded in well. Bellerin eventually fizzes the ball, and Ramsey's lurking. He finally gets a goal. It's not chalked out for offside this time. 1-0, we go ahead. We then proceed to shoot ourselves in the foot. Literally, after going a goal up, we're having the opposition's having chances. It was a fantastic game for the neutrals in that it was end to end, but for me, it wasn't. Cause I want Arsenal to win, obviously, people. So yeah, we're flying forward, and the lead up to the goal we conceded for the equaliser is just silly. Like, whoever messed up before Mustafi, you're lucky I can't remember. But what I can remember is Mustafi. What are you doing? You did so well to win the ball back. You're a defender. Defend first. Like, where is the positional awareness or the defensive trading at this club? Why is a man kicking it in the air? You're in your own box. Like, I shouldn't. The thought process, I actually would love to know, and I got time for Mustafi, but I would love to know the thought process, what was going there. Like, let me kick it up in the sky where it's uncertain, where I'm in my own area, where my keeper might have to come out and there's a problem. He now kicks it up. There's another scrabble, like little scruffing thing going on. Koscielny, like, what are you doing as well? Brainlessly tries to be the hero, save the day, missed time, head up, they get a free kick. That's a wonderful free kick. If we're harsh, maybe Cska could do better. That's what I've seen some people say. Me personally, wonderful free kick, man. Like, you just have to hold your hand up sometimes. Wonderful free kick. And at this moment in time, it's 1-1, but we need to remember that's an away goal. At that moment in time, it's basically 2-1, and it's looking like we're going to have a tough job on our hands. Shortly after we get a penalty, or I believe shortly after, what actually happened? Ozil brought down by whatever man it was from Cska Moscow. Lacazette, starting his first game since he's back from his injury. I thought he might miss, I was scared, You guys know I love Lacazette, but I was shook. But never doubt the goon, man. Never doubt the dude. He slaps it in. It's 2-1 it's 2-1 at that stage, man. And then I believe shortly after, at that moment, shortly after, they're still having opportunities. Don't get it twisted. Both sides are still having opportunities. It's pretty much end to end. Both sides are doing poor defensively. I can't remember the CSK Moscow guy's name, but there was one done just blocking everything. Yeah. So like it's 2-1 at this moment. It's 2-1 at this moment. Ozil's running rings. Ramsey's up for it. Like I said, we're playing good football. The fullbacks are doing all right. Bellerin decision making's a bit so, but we're doing all right. It's looking cool. Like I said, man, we're doing our thing at this moment in time. Like. And then we go and get a third. That's a lovely goal from Aaron Ramsey, man. A lovely goal. Mkhitaryan and Ozil involved again, if I remember correctly. Lovely ball. I'm so sure someone has to remember. I'm so sure Ramsey scored a similar finish. Not exactly the same, but a similar finish. Lovely. I want to say chip, but lob sounds more appropriate. Akinvev in no man's land is 3-1. Shortly after, Lacazette slats it in, and then I believe we go into half time at 4-1, which is a weird position because on one hand, I'm always saying Arsenal don't shut out games. We don't go into half time with the game done. On one hand, you could say it was that, but if we watched it, it was anything but. Both sides giving chances. CSK Moscow, don't get twisted. The first half, a better opposition, no disrespect, if they had their shooting boots on, they score a couple goals there and trouble us, which they didn't. So there's still, while it's 4-1, there's cause for concerns. We need to go in the second half, pattern up. Second half, long story short, people, man, I don't know how we didn't score. Like, Ramsey hit the post, denied his hat-trick. Bare things were happening. I was upset when Lacazette came off. Yes, I understand he's been injured, and you wanna win the war, not the battle. He's been injured. It's his first start. It took him 26 minutes to score his first Europa League goal. By the way, we have to run that agenda on Twitter, people. 35 to score a brace. Bet that's a great ratio, man. European champion material. But yeah, I understand why he came off. But for me, you was talking of Wenger, I'm referring to. You're talking about a man's confidence and this and that. He's on 2 goals. He's hungry because he's been missing football. You said he's fit, and he's ready to start on them things. Don't you just let him play and score the thingy and score a next goal and possibly score a hat trick? I don't know, guys. Like I said, man, I understand why he come off, but I just feel he should have stayed on. So we did our thing. There's not much I can say, man. On one hand, it's 4-1 in the first leg. Great position to put ourselves in. If we score an away goal, the thing is done. They need to score 3 goals at home. So we've put ourselves in a good opportunity. We've given ourselves a good opportunity, put ourselves in a good position. But what we can't do is assume we're going through. We need to get the job done, and then fingers crossed we avoid the likes of Atletico, Leipzig. These are the Lazio. Well, I wouldn't mind playing Lazio, but Lazio's even moving Buki as well. Good win for them, and you don't know what could happen at their place in Rome. But we're gonna have to play them sooner or later. All I can say is 4-1 for me. Mesut also ran the show. Mesut is ridiculous, blood. Like Mesut and Ramsey hail him up because Ramsey was very serious today. Disappointed with Wilshere. Ozil ran the show. Truly world-class player, Mesut, man. No one can tell me we don't need a centre-back, though, because of what happened with the centre-halves. No, I don't feel any defender played particularly well. Monreal the best out of the back 4. We clearly need a DM because as great as the midfielders were playing, Xhaka's isolated at times. So yeah, man, there's not much more to be said on that. Arsenal 4, Moscow 1. Guys, deluded. I'm out.